Welcome to the Pie Strong Podcast with Brad, Matt, and Jack.
I actually didn't say that they were bad. I actually said they're really good. That just the COVID one's not good for you.
Jorge Masvidal, Mike Perry, Tommy Fury, fucking KSI, all of you fucking gang of cunts.
You fat, greasy lesbian.
Isn't John Fury too much? I tell you what, lads. Look at Jack. The stream deck's in play.
In play.
Stream
Welcome
deck's
back
in play.
to the
Oh,
Pie
shit,
Strong
we're on it.
Podcast.
Stream deck's in play.
Stream
In
deck
play.
is in play.
How are we, boys?
It's about time you sorted that shit out.
Yeah, it's only been, 3 months?
For about 57 episodes now, you've asked how we are, but I don't think we've ever asked how you are, Brad.
I'm great.
No,
That's,
no,
yeah,
no.
actually,
You did
last week.
episode, because I was thinking about it. When you
got
said,
you back.
Brad, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, we never asked back.
Oh,
Never asked
excellent.
back.
This room's coming together slowly. There's another change I want to make now. Every time I do something, I want to do something else. So I've mounted the telly on the windowsill because we're in my spare bedroom, obviously. I want a roof mounted on an angle because you can see this. Where are we? You can see the TV just there, and I don't like it. So I'm going to put it up on like a 45. So
The guy's getting out of hand.
tinkering. The next option is I've got a big shed out the back with nothing, and I spoke to Costa, and we spoke about boarding it up and making an actual studio out the back. So.
You're not talking about Costa from Cosbuild, are you?
Oh, Cosbuild,
Cosbuild?
yes. Sponsored
Cosbuild?
this very
Yeah,
podcast.
right. Yeah, good bloke. yeah.
Legend. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So UFC, as Jack put it, I could not have put it better myself. We got through that shitty card, and now we have 4 weeks of solid cards. So I was actually at work with this one. I listened to the whole thing because I was operating. Not much happened. Not much happened at all, eh? There was a
Oh,
couple
you
of good
listened to the
submissions.
whole card.
Yeah, I listened to the card.
I thought
but
you meant
didn't
the
watch it.
podcast. I was like, surely that's not the first time you've listened to us yab on.
No, I've never listened to an episode, to be honest.
It was the type of card you want to just fucking carve your eyes out with a rusty spoon.
Yeah.
Jesus
And then the
Christ.
main event that was going to be shit anyway got cancelled. But anyway, we'll go through it. So I just wanted to see, like, I changed my betting strategy because I only have little bets for shits and giggles, but I was putting all these big multis on and I was always losing by one. So I thought, what if I just start doing, singles, and I can ramp that up to be big bets if my strategy works. So it worked. So I turned, and just remember, little bets. I'm not bragging that I'm a big better here, but turned $5 into 35 was just singles.
Yeah, right.
So I reckon if I start betting, putting $50 on each fighter, I can start fucking amping it up, amping up the wins.
though. We'll up because it can. Yeah, but me
It's a
personally,
slippery path.
I'm not a sports bet guy. You just already know this. I'm not going to go into it, but I like that you just do $5, and I think it is bragging because whether you're turning 1,000 into 5,000, it's still the same equation. $5 into fucking, I think stick with your little bets and you'll be all right, and you're never fucking behind.
yeah.
So
I
you
guess so.
don't need money. Like, fuck me dead.
So my first bet, I only put $5 in to test, and that was it. If I lost, I lost, and it is what it is. So I bet on Alice Ardeline. She was an underdog, $2.70, and I only bet on her because she's funny on TikTok. Like, that was my reasoning. She's had 2 pretty close fights in the UFC, and she loves a good scrap. And like, because in her first 2 fights, she was getting punched in the face and then laughing and like smiling. I'm like, this Sheila's crazy. So she got famous on TikTok because she'd find how would you say it? Like sexual kind of videos that weren't sexual, but you could see it in a sexual way. And then she'd do this funny look, and that's how she got famous. Everyone loved the look. So, yeah. That's
Can I just take a little step back there?
Yeah, mate.
I just want to talk about Matt and betting on sports bet. I just want people to know how shit he actually fucking was at it. Because he really just glanced over that and just really kept going and just ignored it, because he used to fucking ring me up, transfer me money, and say, "Hey Jack, can you put this on for me?" Like I was a fucking bookie.
Yeah. At a bit now, ladies and gentlemen, Jack for the bet.
Did you put the bets on and just keep his money?
Oh, you did. Good boy. Good boy.
100%. I took commission.
We were doing the $10 multis. what was it called? You called it Year the Boys or something, what it was.
Oh, betting with your mates.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, that's it. And then, I couldn't get my head around all the fucking odds and horse races and fucking places they run at. And, yeah, I'm kind of like the female where it's like, blue helmet, I'll pick that.
Well, I work with a bloke, Tommy, and I've been picking dogs with Tommy in it, and they've been winning. So he's my good luck charm. Old
Chris
Tommy.
was a good dog picker, wasn't he? And was it your dad that said, if someone gets scratched, always go for the 9? And,
yeah. So if
Zach
there's
Duffy always said,
if there's a scratch, and the 8 and 10 come in, and the 8 or 10 is paying under $5, there's usually a fix in, so you load up on the fucking 9 or 10.
Hey?
And I can't remember what Zach Duffy used to say. Always bet on
bet on a bail dog.
a bail dog. That's it. Always bet on a bail dog.
They're hit and miss.
Why a bail? Anyway, let's not get into that. Fucking, that's so gay.
Rightio. Next up, we have Balaji Oki. So this dude got beat by Chris Duncan in his last fight, and he was going, I didn't stick to the game plan. I rushed, and I got a couple of good hits on, and then, and he ends up getting submitted in that fight. This fight, he goes, I'm going to be professional about it. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm not going to rush. And what's he do? He fucking rushes like a madman, and he gets cracked. The dude's got a chin, so I'll give him that. But this Michael Aswell, he come up a weight class, and it's a short notice fight. So you'd think he'd just knock him out. He was one of the biggest favourites on the card, and he went decision with this dude and could have lost it.
Oh, but in my opinion, though, have you watched this fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Balaji won the decision, though.
Yeah. But
I thought you were saying
a bloke coming on short notice from a division down.
Oh, yeah, he could have. I thought you meant Michael could have, got you.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no.
I said that stupid, but yeah.
No, you didn't. I just...
He nearly lost the fight against a lighter bloke on short notice, so it was pretty disappointing. But it was a decent scrap because they were fucking cracking. But, I just expected a bit more from this Balaji.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we had Jordan Levitt, fucking
just
the Monkey
him,
King. Jesus Christ.
Backpack bar.
I read a stat that Kurt Halabar, in his 30-odd fights, has only been submitted once. So I haven't looked at that. Don't know if it's true, but yeah, Jordan fucking submitted him like straight away.
I'll just fact check you after this fucking Jack Jenkins cunt, I'm telling you.
Another disappointing one was this Jaffel Filo versus Alan Nascimento. Nascimento was this one was a coin flip, and so Jaffel Filo he won the first round pretty convincingly, and then his corner gave him some advice. I've gone blank here now. Maybe I wrote it down. No, I didn't. But Jaffel Filo ignored his corner and then ended up losing the fight. So he was taking him down. I'm pretty sure they said don't take him down, and he took him down pretty much straight away in the second, and then got reversed and then lost the second round. Same thing happened in the third. So yeah, from a corner's perspective, that was frustrating as fuck.
Just want to interrupt.
Oh God,
Jack, we never listen to Brad ever again.
I got to find where I read that.
Submission.
Really?
Submission. Look, let's see.
I'm pretty sure at this point you're just making shit up because
I just say shit now. Like I said, I didn't fact check it. Now I made a cunt out of myself.
Okay, now I've made a cunt out of myself. Hang on.
Should have bet the podcast on it.
We need that's win. So he's won by heaps. Just wait.
Oh God.
Wait. Yeah, there's submission there. Loss.
How many?
Second submission. So that was his second.
Yeah, right.
Second.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
But he's won like 95% of his fights by submitting people.
So
anyway.
you can take that back now, boys, because I was correct.
Yeah, well, first time he's ever been submitted. Incorrect. Second time.
No, I said we're going to play this back because I said he's only been submitted once in his 30-odd fights. And
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you did actually. I thought you meant that was the once, but yeah. I see what you did there. So good save, mate. Brother. Good save.
Come on. This fight here, Zachary Reese versus Dusko Todorovic. The odds on this to go the distance was spastic, and it went the distance. So this was a pretty sloppy fight, but boys were cracking. Good efforts. Next fight, Ketlin Vieira versus Macy Chasson. This was shit. Putrid fight. Ketlin took it down.
What a surprise! What a surprise! 2 women fighting shit.
Putrid.
That's terrible.
And Macy was just stuck. Like, it takes 2 to tango, and Macy just was not doing nothing. Like it was like her legs were too long to get back underneath and get butterflies and just try and
Must be in the name, bro.
Macy. Two Macy's fucked up this card. And then we had Dustin Jacoby, MVP, I reckon. KO, first round.
You bet
Bruno
on him,
Lopez.
didn't you?
Yep. So I had a 3-way multi. That's the only multi I had on the card was Jordan Levitt. Because I was listening to, Matty Betts always does the cycle parlay. He picks a decision, a sub, and a KO. He picked Jordan Levitt for decision. I didn't like it. So I just went on the nose for him. And then I went Dustin for KO and then Aaron Blanchfield for sub.
Fuck, maybe Matty Betts will be following you from here on in.
Well, I got fucked by Neds because $5 would have been into 80, but then they paid me at 20 because the fight was cancelled.
Yeah.
So
They just take the odds for the two.
yeah, I thought the
Get rid of one.
Aaron sub was lower than a Dustin knockout, but I don't know. Yeah, it was shit. And then we had Billy Ray Goff was the actual biggest favourite on this card, and he got handled. He got dealt with. He got slept retarded.
That name, he got slept to retarded.
Yeah.
What the
Did you see
fuck?
it? He was like on the
damn.
ground, like
I get that. But
muttered.
I was
Yeah.
slept to retarded. That's a new one. Fucking snip that.
Yep.
Welcome to Pie Strong. Yeah, no.
And then Mateusz Gamrot and Ludovic Klein, basically just a wrestle match.
I fucking hate Mateus. I don't know why. I just don't
Is
know
it just
why.
the wrestling style?
No, because I fucking, again, don't want to go into that. I've already had enough rants. Love the wrestling. Just don't like Mateus. I think he beat someone that I really wanted to win once. Maybe that's why.
It wasn't Dan. No, Dan Hooker won that fight.
Close.
He beat, didn't he beat Arman Sarukian when he shouldn't have? Is that what you're thinking of?
No, I can't remember. But anyway, he's a fuckwit. We just go with that.
And then the main event got cancelled due to medical issues on Barber's side. So this was pretty freaky to watch. I actually stopped what I was doing. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, so they played the pre-fight video packages, and then they're all sitting there looking like stunned mullets. And then Brendan Fitzgerald goes, righto, we've got a medical issue on the Barber side. Main event's cancelled.
Terrible. It was the way they did it too as well. Well, actually, the way they did it showed they were genuinely seeing it in real time like us. So, but yeah, it was it was the first time you've ever seen UFC kind of have the flop. Hey,
So apparently she had a seizure backstage. So Erin Blanchfield went straight to the interviews backstage, and she was asked what she knew about what happened. She said Hunter Campbell came in and said Macy's had. The way he worded it, I remember texting you boys thinking it was stupid the way he worded it, but she had a seizure and some medical issues. Like, isn't the seizure the fucking medical issue?
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say.
me.
I just would have went with some medical issues. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
she
saying-
said that. I don't know if she's going to get in trouble for just saying that out like that.
It doesn't matter. It probably would have come out anyway, but
Yeah.
there'd be a video of
Fucking-
her chirping.
she chirped up in that too, just calling her unprofessional and whatnot. It's like, bitch, she had a fucking seizure. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
She cleared that up on the Helwani show yesterday.
She
and
done a
said-
Bryce Hall.
Do you mean Bryce Mitchell?
Bryce Mitchell. What did I say? Bryce Hall. Fuck.
He's
me,
the influencer.
Paddy the Pimblet. Remember that? Fuck that.
What was I saying? Yeah, she cleared the air and said that when she said she was unprofessional, she meant the personal life and, you know, all that extra shit that goes with it, missing weight and all that.
Sounds like.
Oh,
your
look, she had a
recovery.
good reason to miss weight. Did
Yeah.
you guys notice?
I've got it
I
in my
noticed.
hot takes. I don't think she should have been penalised. She should have weighed out the fake titties and then plus that
Yeah.
on as a
I've
handicap.
got a clip of it in the MMA news.
Yeah.
Oh, Macy got some bubbas, did you?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
fucking noticeable too.
Is it?
No wonder she lost. Didn't make weight. But anyway,
Yeah, by
Right.
like 1 pound or something like that.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
half
the
a
titties. Yeah,
She must have had a
titties too
fucking-
big.
hard cut if she wouldn't cut another half pound. If you're going to go right,
Fuck, they normally chuck you straight in the bathtub with the sweatsuit and off it goes.
take 20% of me money. I'm not cutting half a pound. Anyway, boys, did you want to do the UFC preview now or at the end? And we'll do the multi now, or save it.
Yeah, let's mix it up. Let's mix it up. Let's do it.
We've got an Aussie on the curtain jerker, Quillan Salkilled. So he's 8-1, and he's fighting. This is a hilarious name, Yanal Arsemouth.
Yeah, anal ash mousy.
Oh wow! He's also 8-1.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's evenly distributed there.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wang Kong Yuju Sung. Fuck me, dead.
So Wang Kong's fighting Ariane Lipsky. Fuck, she's got a terrible record, 17-10. What? Just because she's a woman?
No.
I didn't say anything. But I mean, if the shoe fits.
So I need to fact check myself before I say this.
Looks like a fish.
But I'm not
swims
going to
like a
fact
fish.
check myself.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say
Okay,
it.
do it.
So Kaylin Williams is fighting Andreas Gustafsson. I've seen an early photo of this Gustafsson.
Yeah.
And
No relation to Gustafsson.
He had a, how am I going to say it without having to bleep it? He had a Austrian painter tattoo on his chest. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's had a cover up.
Yeah, right. So he definitely looks like
An Austrian painter synthesizer.
he looks like yeah. KKK motherfucker. that's what screams out every time I look at his face.
Fucking hell. That's going to be a good scrap.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
All power to Kaylin. Go, son. Yeah.
I'm going for Kaylin Williams.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Sergey's.
Anyway, move on. We're getting too far in that. Sergey Spivak.
Versus
And
Waldo Cortez Acosta.
Fuck, what a tough name, eh? Waldo.
I've never enjoyed a Costa fight. Let's have a look at his record. He's gone mostly decisions, and he is pretty boring.
Yeah, let me guess, he cancels too as well.
So he knocked out Ryan Spann in his last decision against Robelis de Spain. He's that 7-foot kickboxer. Decision against Andrei Arlovsky. He KOs Lucas Bresky. Decision against Marcos Rogerio de Lima.
Did he beat Barnett?
Who?
Go to 24?
Chris Barnett.
Yeah. This guy did that mad front flip.
Fat Barnett.
Yeah.
And then 2022, decision against Chase Sherman and decision against Jared Vandera. So that says it all. Like,
fuck, he's got a clean record, though. All you have to do is get that D, bro.
Yeah. Very frustrating fighter to watch. Not looking forward to that. Then we got
33.
Azamat Mirzakhanov versus Bredson Ribeiro. We have a chance to see another undefeated fighter go down. And then I'm looking forward to this one, Bruno Silva versus Joshua Van.
Fuck you, Joshua. You lost me that time. Don't want
Did you bet against him?
No, I bet for him. That's why he's fucking 13-2 now.
Who did he lose to when you bet on him?
Go down. No, go down. Oh, no, I was on fucking...
Oh,
you
yeah,
were on Josh Fan.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
on...
yeah.
That's
You were
why
on
I hate him.
Because he was
on him.
undefeated.
He was
That's why he
undefeated.
picked him.
He's like a Japanese fucking god.
Yeah. And he got pumped by the beautiful boxing of Joshua Van.
Yeah.
So I'm going for Van.
You still there, Jack?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Just checking, brother. Just checking.
Still here.
What a fucking main card. Holy shit.
So we got Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. That's going to be fun no matter what happens. Mario Bautista versus Patchy Mix. I'm keen to see this one because Patchy Mix 20-1 coming from Bellator / PFL.
When you haven't got a fucking profile pickup, you know you're new.
We got KG versus Joe Pfeiffer. On paper, Pfeiffer should fucking kill Gastelum, but just Kelvin always
depends
seems
on what Kelvin brings, though. Is he the fucking fat, bloated derelict, or is he the fucking...
What's at middleweight?
Yeah.
It's at middleweight, yeah.
He'll probably still miss weight.
I really love these two fights, man.
Oh, you know Kayla Harrison, you keep saying she's a man.
Bruh, look.
I seen a picture that said, honest boys, how many beers?
A good question.
Click on it,
How
and
many
get some images up. Click on it, because that's fucking edited, that thing. That's edited. Click on it. Here we go. And 10. Fucking hell. Boy, can we get a side-on-side comparison of Brock Lesnar's daughter and her?
Oh, Brock Lesnar's daughter looks like Brock Lesnar. That's crazy.
Spit out of his fucking mouth.
It's out of his cock. Out of his cock. Fuck me. No, there's moments where you can see the feminine side, but look, she eats fucking peptides for breakfast. So, and then you got Juliana Pena. Looks like she should be a fucking model in that photo, but that's not what she looked like.
And then we got Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. Righto, boys.
I actually can't say his last name right anymore.
Dvalishvili.
Dvalishvili. Yeah. Fuck that. That's going to be a good fight.
I'm just going to get the randomizer
I
up.
was saying to Brad Jack that I was watching on YouTube a short of Steve Will Do It, and he's obviously super close with Sean O'Malley. And he's like, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting all my money in. Naturally, you think he's always going to say it because he's biased. But he's like, you've got no idea how much fucking wrestling this guy's been doing. He's just looking so fucking sharp. And I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, look, that's great, but how much wrestling has Umar done, man?
Oh, no, this wasn't me trying to convince you who would win.
I know, but like Steve will do it, can say that all he wants, but fucking Dvalishvili made fucking Umar Nurmagomedov look like a bag of shit.
If that fight
like he
didn't happen,
to be a top 10 contender.
If that fight didn't happen, I'd have a different opinion. But that fight happened, and I just think Merab's too good.
I don't reckon I would, because Merab's been wrestling his whole life.
There's just no way fucking...
There's a difference between someone who's wrestled their whole life to someone who's just focused on it for a year. Like, yeah, of course you're going to be good.
Totally agree.
Of course you're going to go up like that, but you're still not at that top tier level of wrestling as someone who's done it their whole life.
Do you think he has a chance of beating Merab?
He's got a puncher's chance.
No, not a puncher's chance. Everyone's got a puncher's. I could go in there and I've got a puncher's chance. That's the meaning of that. Probably not. But do you think he has not a puncher's chance? Do you think he has any hope of beating Merab? Like,
yeah, of course. Just like he did Aljo. Just time that right hand.
Fuck, I thought he was going to pump Aljo, man.
Well, I didn't, because of what Aljo did to Peter Yan, man. He made Peter Yan look like a bag of shit.
It's MMA maths, eh? It just doesn't make sense sometimes.
It doesn't.
Here's
really
a question
doesn't.
for you. How do you compare Umar's striking to Sean O'Malley's?
Nah. Sean's just got so much. He's like a
true.
Butterfly, man. He floats in. He's got so much distance control.
Yeah,
he's super sharp and he's
like
long and
crazy.
rangy. Yeah.
He's got that
those
pizzazz.
angles that fucking Sylvie used to hit? Like he just
Conor
slip in and
McGregor?
out. Fucking nah.
See McGregor, bro. Bruh. Fucking go back and rewatch that last combo, Eddie Alvarez.
Stop
Fucking,
riding
he was
Conor's
Goku,
dick.
bro. Play that thing that
Jesus.
Zoe said.
This is going to be the intro. I'm going to chuck it on the intro with the music.
We made an executive decision 2v1 because we know you'd say no anyway.
It's a voice note from Zoe.
Welcome to Pie Strong Podcast, where everybody's gay for Conor McGregor.
He's like, what?
Wow. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Yeah.
He just
It's funny, but it's only that.
Fuck off.
Pick a number, Jack.
No, here we go.
Pick a number.
Yeah, 1 to 10.
1 to 10, 11. Nah, 8. 8.
One.
Hit me with an 8.
We got Jack.
That didn't
Brad,
change.
Matt. Yeah, the
It
7
didn't
was the same as 8.
Yeah, it's fucked. Press it again. It didn't change, bro.
No, don't.
That's fucked. Anyway, I'm used to going last anyway, you cocksuckers.
Are we doing multi first?
Yes, and then head to heads.
Right.
Yeah, cool. All right, multi first. I'm going to go O'Malley KO.
Ooh.
$5.75.
I really like that pick for a multi, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
that's,
think it's solid, man.
I would have
It's
that
over
in my
$5.
fucking normal bets. Yeah, great Matt Multi, Jack. Back here.
I was
Pay $5, can't.
what? Just out of
Here we
curiosity,
go.
what's Merab paying for a knockout? It wouldn't be much, would
Jeez.
it? Oh no, it'd be heaps, eh? 'Cause
It'd
it's
be
not going to
heaps.
happen.
Yeah, let me just have a look.
He knocked someone out in 2001, and I'm pretty sure it was fucking in year 3
Fuck
with
yeah.
a baseball.
$10.50.
That's a mutt multi.
Wow. You reckoned he was going to get a finish?
I'm just going to do that. No. That's a joke, guys.
Fuck, that was... Anyway.
Mutt multi. I
Big
should have
stoner
fucking
laugh.
looked at this. What's Joshua Van paying for a KO?
$1.05.
Markets aren't up yet, man.
What are you looking at?
Sports bet. I'll see if Ned's has got it up.
Yeah, I've got mine. I've got mine.
I'm holding
You're
this
gonna
up,
be proud
boys.
of me,
Sorry.
boys. You're going to be proud of me. I've gone
Yeah,
sensible.
no, markets aren't up on Ned's either.
Copy. Is the markets up for the main cards? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the main card,
fights.
it's up.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I've only got the safe bets.
Yeah, we'll do a fucking crazy bet because he's got the safe bet sorted.
Juliana Pena's paying $5.60. I'll just pick her on the nose. Is that your pick?
I was going to go Kayla Harrison submission.
Oh, well, what? That wouldn't be paying much, would it?
Yeah.
No, it's really not. Just a sec.
Okay, yeah, don't even know yet. $6.25, bro. I've got it already.
It'll be like $1.80.
$2.85.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll go Pena. Pena on the nose.
Right, I'm going to go fucking... I'll do...
What'd you do? O'Malley KO.
Yep.
Kevin Gastelum by KO.
What's
So
his
that
real
one's
name, though?
Yeah, Kevin Gay shit.
Kelvin.
Kevin, bro. It's not
Kelvin,
Kelvin. He
you
doesn't
idiot.
deserve Kelvin.
They called him Kevin the whole time on the Ultimate Fighter.
It's not Kevin Gastelum, KO. Only OGs know why he's Kevin. Take away the L.
That'd have to be pretty high, wouldn't it?
There you go.
$8.25.
Boys, you're welcome.
I like those odds
Yep.
for a
And
multi.
they're the last
actually a
3
fucking-
fights, so that way we can hold on to our fucking nut sacks.
That's a decent fight. Just a decent pick, Matt.
You're welcome, lads. And I'll tell you what,
It's
we
about
might
time
be
you
able to
pick something
upgrade
with a
from
bit
more
of
Porto
fucking
to fucking
smartness.
bit of fucking Korean barbecue or something. $89.
Rightio. Jack's up. Head-to-head bets. Let's roll.
Head-to-heads. Okay, my first one is Patchy Mix Double Chance KO sub $3.20.
Fuck, that's a load of shit.
That's fucking good odds.
Double sub,
I
triple
know.
sub, fucking double chance, gay shit. You choose sub, KO,
Hey, it's a bet
or
that's available.
decision. Fucking.
So we can bet on any leg that's there, any prop bet that's there. Like
This is democracy manifest.
this fight will go to the second round. Like that's what we can bet on. We just got to beat each other.
Yeah, I know. It's just double chance submission, fucking left-right combo, good night. Like, it just sounds terrible. Anyway, on with your choice. On with your double chance, Brad.
My double chance. I'm actually going to go something different here.
Yep. Triple chance. Fucking hell.
Fuck, Merab's odds are shit, eh? $1.30. Double chance. What do we got? Submission or points is only paying $1.44
For who?
for Merab.
That's a smart bet. Take that one, bro.
What are you going to go?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm going to go. Oh, that's shit too. I was going to go Merab 4, 5 or points, but it's only paying $1.50.
That's a strap bet. That's a strap bet there.
I'll go with that. Merab Dvalishvili to win in round 4, 5 or points. $1.57.
Okay.
Dvalishvili. Who'd you go, Jack? You went Patchy McFucking Pack.
What was it paying again, Brad? Dollar what?
$1.57.
Now let me just pull up my odds here on fucking UFC Contender.
We should start researching this shit so we're not wasting this much time. Eh?
Nah, just waste it. It's good. It's raw. It's raw, no condom.
Raw.
I'm going to go.
I do.
Go.
I've got mine locked and loaded.
I'm going to go Vincent Luque by decision, man.
Ooh, that's risky.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Kevin Holland will dance around for 3 rounds, say random shit, every now and then try sub.
So Luke on points.
Yes, please. Decision. Correct. Triple chance. Is there a triple chance there?
Nah, mate. No triple chance.
What's that decision pain?
That's on the nostrils.
Finding out now, mate.
And just to let me know what
now.
the double chance is on that too as well.
$6.75.
Yep, I like it. So that's my roughie. Now I've got 2 strats.
All right. My next one is the Aussie. What's his name again, Brad?
Quinlan Salkid.
Quinlan. I want to go KO on him. Odds aren't out yet, but I'll update it as it comes out.
Nice pick.
Sure you will, mate.
Quinlan KO.
I'm going to go Joshua Van KO.
Yep, odds aren't out, but we'll update it.
I'm going to go Wildo by fucking decision because the man loves a D. Surely that's paying $1.01.
Odds aren't out on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll just update that when you can. Thanks, mate.
I'll just update that when it comes out, guys.
Just
boy.
update it when it comes out instead.
Yeah. Do you want me to update it when it comes out?
Yeah, good idea, man.
Yeah, cheers. My next one is Harrison Sub,
Ooh,
$2.85.
that's good odds, eh?
I like it.
That was
We're
going
locked
to
and
be
loaded.
that was going to be my first pick, but then I thought I think something weird's going to happen with that fight because that was going to be my strategy bet. Her just winning.
My risky one is going to be Gustafsson on the nose.
Did a quick research for you too, Brad,
Yeah.
on his tattoo. You're correct.
Oh, thank fuck.
Did you just say a win, Brad, on that
Yes,
one?
mate. Yeah, on the nose.
Yes, win on the nose. Easy. What's he
American
paying
History
on the
X,
nose?
eh?
250 on Neds.
261 on sports, mate.
I'll take it. That's where you come into arbitrage betting, isn't it? When you find shit like that.
And just for a bit of healthy competition.
I don't even know what that means.
It means betting on both fighters on different apps and taking advantage of the difference of odds.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
You're
put like
right.
$1,000 up to win 100 guaranteed, and then you just keep recycling bets like that. But you got to research the fuck out of it.
I'm going to
Sounds
go
like
with
a lot of work.
It does.
Kalen Williams against your fucking Nazi,
Ooh.
bro.
You can't say that, Matt.
I can. We spoke about Nazis for about 4.5 hours when we were talking about Bryce Mitchell loving Hitler before meth.
What's what was your thing? Kalen Williams.
Chaos Williams.
Just win on the nose. Just on the nose, bro. Triple chance.
We should start saying triple chance now.
Triple
What do we
chance.
mean, on the
Triple
nose?
chance jackpot.
$1.50. There you go.
Yeah.
Multi head-to-heads. Done.
Done.
I look forward to being victorious on that. I've only taken.
Have you won one yet?
Yeah, I won the whole year last year, Jack.
No,
It
you
was-
didn't. I
yeah.
did.
Okay,
I'm
we
pretty
won't go
sure
there.
they came out and said that I did.
I know. That smile says
So
different.
just to recap, the Mutt Multi, we got Jack on O'Malley for a KO. I'm on Juliana Pena on the nose, and Matt is KG for a KO.
Kevin.
Kevin Gastelum. Head-to-heads, Jack has Patchy Mix by KO sub. Quinlan Salkid for a KO and Kayla sub. I've got Merab to finish in 4 or 5, all by points. Got Joshua Van for a KO, Gustafsson for on the nose. Matt has Luke A by decision, Waldo by decision, and Kalen Williams on the nose.
Fuck, I'm a boring card. I'm one of them fucking boring cards. Decision, and nose.
Yeah.
Welcome, lads.
So here we go.
I'm a fight night.
Rightio, moving on to fight announcements. We got John Anik breaking some news. I'll play this video here.
Well, I'm glad that he has an undisputed UFC welterweight championship belt at home, and I'm glad that he's married to the game. And we'll see what Shavkat Rakhmonov has for him in October. Okay, Bilal versus Shavkat in October. There's your breaking news.
What do you reckon about that fight?
I don't like that for Bilal. I like that for Shavkat.
After seeing him perform against JDM, I'll give him his flowers. That was a good fight. He fought well, striking head to head. Dumb decision to do that, but I think he's going to give Shavkat some problems.
Nah.
I've been wrong before, but I'll stand on that one.
Yeah, nah.
Podcast on it?
I'm keen to see it though. That was risky when I said that.
Oh, fucking oath it was.
Yeah, you didn't think it was risky in the moment.
No.
Turns out it was fucking
It was
risky.
Tom Nolan, wasn't it?
Tom Nolan.
Man, if Shavkat
Big
was
train.
genuinely as sick as he was against Ian Garry threw the kitchen sink, the toaster, and the kettle at him. And Ian Garry looked sharp in that fight. I think you give Ian Garry his flowers for that one. I just don't think he fucking stands a chance.
Every time I think of Ian Garry, I just picture where he got cracked by I forget who he was fighting,
That
but he
guy.
got cracked and he's like twerking and shit.
And just like looking up at him, like climbing his body.
He won the fight. But fuck. That's all I picture the poor cunt.
Fucking.
So rumour is Leon Edwards versus Michael Morales for UFC 320. That's a tough fight for Leon. What's this? Aspinall versus Garn, interim heavyweight. I didn't hear that.
I saw something about it. It could be completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Garney's training quite a bit though, and he's working on his grappling. He's got some big fucker in there.
Well, like you fellas just said, like a bloke that's been wrestling his whole life versus someone who's just started. Like, I don't have any faith in Cyril Garn's wrestling at all. Francis Ngannou took the cunt down.
Man, Jon Jones is the greatest fucking fighter. Nah, the way what he done.
Just imagine though, like if Aspinall versus Garn happens, Garn somehow pulls it off.
Yeah, it ruins everything for fucking Aspinall,
Ruins
doesn't it?
everything for Aspinall.
What about, let's flip that. Aspinall fights Gunn and beats him quicker than Jon Jones
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Fuck, that's
That'd
no
be
easy task.
Pretty cool.
What's he got, 45 seconds or something? Minute
Something
30.
like
No, what? Didn't it go a couple of minutes?
Probably.
Yeah.
Didn't go
It was
very
quick, but it was definitely less than half an round, I'm pretty sure. Big Unk versus Charmer 2 targeted for 322.
I like that
Yeah.
fight. And he's taking his time too as well. This is the first time well, not really.
long.
I'm
No.
not
So I've just put in there like Big Unk. Fuck. He went on Twitter and he was like, Alex has rejected June, July, and August to fight. And he said yes to all of them. So I think Alex just doesn't want to fight yet.
I wonder why. I feel like that was so winnable for him. Like watching that fight, like, yeah.
Maybe he just wants to take a break. Like, fuck. He did a fair bit in a year, didn't he?
Pretty active, man.
Fuck this guy. He's that fucking hilarious. Sorry, I've gone a bit Ed. Oh, no, it's on the screen.
Yeah, next up we got
Conor McGregor.
Keanu McGregor. I am jumping ahead. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Am I?
No,
Yeah.
you
Is
don't.
Connor finally fighting Chandler? So Mike Chandler tweeted Connor.
They have to say it like, Connor.
Connor.
That's him.
And then
24th of the 1st. That's fucking Cowboy Cerrone days, bro. Is it the repeat?
So,
I mean, I'm sick of getting worked up over it. Like, you get excited.
Fuck it, I'm going on the roller coaster.
You see
again.
Glory Days, Connor
Chandler-
coming back.
Chandler addressed this. I haven't updated. Chandler addressed it.
What did he say?
He said that's his wife, him and his wife's wedding anniversary.
Oh, really? Oh, Red
And-
Benny night.
Yeah, yeah. And so he was like, wouldn't it be great to, fight Connor on that night?
That's
and-
sad though, because I
and
don't
beat
even
the shit out of him.
I don't even think it's funny anymore. I think he's being serious, and I think they actually think it's cool.
Fucking hell. So we got a post from Clipped Fighting, said these are some fights that have been announced this week. So Paul Craig versus Rodolfo Herpes Bilato. Got Philip Rowe versus Ange Lusa.
That's going to be mental. How the fuck are they the same weight, bro?
Oh, how the fuck did JDM pump the fuck out of Angelosa? You seen that fight?
He's big dog, eh? Look at his chesticus.
We got Muktik Oralbai versus, fuck me dead.
Tofik Masayev.
Tofik Masayev.
Too thick in the sternum, bro.
Fuck, his eyes are too close. That's got to be a touch of touch of the down.
His nipples, bro, are the same width as his eyes. Look at that chest, man. That's crazy, eh? That's a wrestler's chest.
One has the weirdest head, the other has the weirdest body.
It's like they're looking at each other in real life. He's like, are you fucking looking at me? You fucking are looking at me? Are you one of them Asians that can't see the R's? I'm pretty sure I can. My name is Wani.
That guy's looking at his fucking nipples going, what the fuck? Anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Sekyong Ko versus Oban Elliott. So Oban Elliott, he's a character, eh? Have
He's
you
got
seen
close
much of him?
eyes too, that cunt. Fuck.
Everyone's getting a touch of the downs. So Oban Elliott's actually a cool character, eh? He's been on Helwani a fair bit, and he's pretty vocal. He's very articulate. He's hung out with Chael Sonnen. You know, he's a cool character. I can't wait to see what he does.
It's like when you create a player in fucking like NBA 2K and you accidentally move their eyes and you're like, fuck, I've pressed save. I can't undo that.
We got Terrence McKinney versus Slavoclaws. Fuck.
That's the widest body you've ever seen in the world.
On paper, McKinney should pump this fella. Like, Chase Hooper molested him. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Atiba Guatia versus Robert Valentine. Fuck, there's some fights announced. Kyler Phillips versus Viniscus Oliveira.
Kyler Phillips is cool to watch.
Oh, Jimmy the Brute Crute, Marcin Prachnio.
Be a good fight.
318. Yep.
His head needs some rest, man. Crute.
Roman Delite versus Anthony Hernandez. That'll be a good
fight,
one.
yeah.
Be another good fight.
Ooh, that's rough. Tim Elliott versus Kaya Sakura.
Rough on who?
On Tim Elliott.
Yeah, I was going to say, fucking.
Madness. What do we got next? Conor McGregor's. Oh, I better make sure I'm not skipping.
So I saw another post today.
Izzy, I missed that one.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is.
Izzy
Rumored
versus Kyle
targeted.
Borrelia.
Yeah.
UFC 321 in Perth, Australia. Fuck yeah, that'll be JDM versus Bilal.
That'd be a fucking banger of a fight.
It makes sense for him to be there too as well.
Yeah.
Being
But like, is he going to take a step back? Like not being a main event.
He has to. He's not a main event.
What's he done?
Well, he
to
can still
night.
main event fight nights, right? And that's what he did last time. But like, is he going to take a step back on the pay-per-view side of things? Like,
He's
I know
got no choice.
to,
He's got no choice.
like pay-per-view or main event a fight.
Well, he's
night.
not going to get points.
Nah.
What's better? What's more prestigious? Like, what holds more weight?
Well, when you talk like that, I feel like headlining a fight night would be more weight because you're the main. Yeah, everyone's looking at you.
You're the main attraction, right? So I don't know. I don't see that being there. Like, if that fight does happen, I see it as a fight night.
I don't think he really has an option anymore. The guy's headlined a fight night.
Man, he was like.
No, I'm not trying to be a dick to him. I'm talking about.
I know, but
yeah, I think he got knocked out on a fight night by someone that was basically a tomato can for him.
What?
Imavov, like I remember saying, like he's just a French kickboxer.
Yeah, none of you thought fucking Imavov was winning.
I didn't. I said that from the start, and I don't think you picked it either.
No,
I didn't think he was going to win, but I would never call him a tomato can.
Well, I'm saying, look, it was definitely a tune-up fight for Izzy to get back on the track, and he got slapped.
Yeah, backfired bad. So moving on to MMA news, we got Conor McGregor's football team won their division championships. I can't play the sound to this because it's an actual song. We'll get taken down, but you can see my little baby mini screen there.
Rocking
So
up
is he still kicking
Bentley?
people in the fucking?
It must be a red hot league, eh?
He's just throwing knees in.
Look at him.
Oh wow. Off his head, this guy.
Good on him though. He's keeping fit. Look at him. Fuck yeah. What a champion. Imagine the party for them lads. Imagine fuck me dead. I would love to be in that team. I'd love to be in that team.
In that video, you'd only see your shoulders.
Yeah.
You'd be
All
nipples
these
down.
little leprechauns. Look at him. Loves it.
Mad. Next up, Sean O'Malley training with Mighty Mouse to improve grappling from Merab. Is that really going to make a difference? Like, it's cool to see, but Mighty Mouse is tiny, man. Like, is it really going to be?
Technique, though.
Well, Merab's tiny too, right?
He's bigger than Mighty Mouse. Like, denser,
Not height-wise,
denser
like
and stronger.
weight-wise. Huh?
He's denser and stronger than Mighty Mouse.
I agree to disagree on that one, I reckon. I think Mighty Mouse, we just remember Mighty Mouse from, the 125 flyweight division. But you look at him over in one, he fought in the bantamweight division.
Yeah, good point.
And absolutely owned it.
Good point. Stand corrected.
And technique, too, as well. I think,
Oh, yeah.
He's like an absolute master.
Zoe's got something here when she said we're all gay for Conor McGregor, because the next one's Conor too. He has his own cigars.
Well, this is more of a piss taken, Matt. The cigars have been around for a while.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, but they haven't. They've sort of.
I spoke about him when he done his fucking
They've
music
had
label too as well.
the advertisement going for a while, like maybe a year, and the pre-sales are starting to happen now.
Wonder if we could get the cunts in Australia.
Yeah, of course.
Sportsbet just put up the odds for how long it'll take Matt to buy some.
What is it? $1.01?
$1.01 for day one.
The odds are strong.
Fuck, I'll get as a box, lads. Fucking, I've said it. Here we go.
So petition to strip Jon Jones has been floating around. When I first seen this, it was like 2,000 signatures. I think it's up to like 150,000 now. Like petty fans, like I shit on Jon Jones and I'll talk shit, but I don't think he should be stripped. Like, if they can't make this fight within the year, if they can find an opponent for Tom Aspinall, then he should be. They should just do it.
That's the key. Once Tom Aspinall finds a fight, that's where he has to get stripped.
Have you heard the stat that Tom Aspinall's approaching the longest reigning interim champion?
He's already got it.
So that's retarded, man. Like, what are we doing?
How retarded is it that he was an interim and he didn't get the fight? It was Stipe Miocic. That's fucking retarded. That's probably the most retarded thing out of all of it.
Yeah.
Is you're an interim champion and the champion's fighting someone that's not the fucking waiting champion.
Yeah.
Weird.
Next up, I've got Ian Garry. So I'm pretty fickle when it comes to Ian Garry. Anything he does normally pisses me off, but I love to see this. So this Alexei Pergande, I don't know how I say that.
Pergande?
Ian Garry's like taking time out of his schedule, out of his training, to teach this guy how to check leg kicks. So I just thought it was a cool little video.
Stop. Don't do this shit. Don't try fucking turn from turn. If I turn, bring it up the fucking middle. Bring it up the fucking middle. I'm gonna have you one time. I didn't throw because I was gonna go up here. Because I went here, weak, and I was like, I can't go.
Fuck, that's quick, eh?
Keep it on your bottom and top. People can get the stuff. Keep it on the bottom and top, and whenever you want, step to the top.
So this young fella's undefeated. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's on TikTok trying to get his name out there.
You don't turn it.
Nice.
You don't lift it. Leave.
Yeah, cool to see. Instead of me getting the shits with him for doing dumb jokes.
He's a
JDM.
smart fighter, isn't he? When you listen to him break things down, he's definitely got a really good fight IQ, but he's just hard to like now. There was a moment there where you just thought he was going to be the next, but he's just turned so gay.
The next what?
The next best thing.
Oh,
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
No. He's nothing like Conor. He's nothing like Conor. He just had
He's
that
Irish.
star power. Well, yeah, that's about it. He just had that star power and the cockiness and the arrogance, and then it turns out.
Sounds like Conor.
Well, that's anyone now in UFC, right?
This next one's a bit sad. We got BJ Penn arrested again for harassment. So he's claiming, like we spoke about this before, he's claiming that the government killed his mum and replaced her with an actor. And yeah, it's just rinse and repeat in the news cycle. He's just in it all the time. So we got.
Harassment. This is
He's
my
just
house.
laying on the bed.
I just went to go grab the mail.
House full of coppers.
You can film if you want.
It's not that I want to. I have to. This is kind of weird.
Can you just step outside?
I'm not sure what he did. What did he do? What did he do? That's my question.
But there's 4 coppers in the room trying to get him off the bed, and he's just laying there.
Talk to you guys. John, I don't even have the
officer's phone number.
Or Brian Kurahara, somebody.
He'll be at the station.
So yeah, that video goes for like 14 minutes, but yeah, sad to see. Like,
do you reckon it's drugs too as well?
I'm not sure, man. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you if he's on it.
Brain or some shit, because, like, I get CTE, and I get that there's definitely symptoms there, but yeah, I don't know. It's like
it could be a combination.
Yeah, combination fried rice. Fucking hell.
What do we got next? Paulo Costa saving lives. Puts out a tweet. This dude's funny as fuck.
Saving the world, man. Saving the world.
I'm now reporting fat girls on Tinder. Things needed to be fixed at some point. Fucking hell.
I love this Steve Jobs thing, eh?
He's a fucking giga chad if I've ever seen one.
This next one's been developing. So UFC 320 in jeopardy. So the reason this one was up in the air, they're building a new stadium in Guadalajara. So it's not going to be ready. It's already been moved to Texas. So UFC Noche's not going to be in Mexico.
It's still going to be fine.
So I thought this one was cool. You've written something here. Who gives a fuck on the thing? Or is that a miss? Did you mean to write that somewhere else?
No, I wrote that.
Yeah. I thought it was good. Like, I collect the UFC cards, so I'd fucking love to get a patch.
I think it's a great idea.
A rookie card. So what's happening is they're putting a rookie.
They're fucking. Yeah, go on, sorry.
So they're putting rookie patches on the shorts of debutantes, and they're going to take that patch and they're going to incorporate it into a one-of-one trading card. So, yeah, I think it'd be sick.
Well, it's like any type of patch. You go into the police force, the fire, the army, you have patches to recognise, obviously, whether you've served or how high rank. I think it's cool that you get a patch from
I've
the
got a
fighter's
heap of
perspective.
there's like pieces
Scouts.
of the canvas. Pieces of the canvas. There's like shorts, hats. There's all sorts of shits incorporated into these cards. I reckon I'd have about 20 different ones.
Yeah, right.
So I'm keen as fuck to try and get a hold of some of them. Like, I doubt I will.
Oh, Josh Emmett says that's dope, Jack. Argue with him. Argue with Josh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think it's cool. Like, does it mean anything for us? I'm saying it's cool for the fighters. I think it's cool that they get a patch. Fucking, let's see what they turn into for the champions and that then, because that's kind of open a can, eh?
Yeah.
Like, debutants are getting a patch. Where the fuck's my patch? Look at him.
I thought this was pretty cool. So Tom Aspinall was honey dicking us on Instagram saying he had a massive announcement, and then it comes out. It's still a cool announcement, but this is the video here.
This game will test everything. Your body, your mind, your patience. You don't get here alone. My family, my team, my pack. Every day we show up. Quiet, focused, ready. A heavyweight mind. It's not just fight night, it's every single moment before it. That's a champion.
Yeah, he's got a clothing deal with Champion. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was leading into I'm fighting Jon Jones, but
so Ariel came out and said that Jones has refused the $30 million that he asked for. UFC came to the table and said okay, and he's like, nah.
Yeah, this scares me a bit here, Jack.
Who knows what's happening? Because he's also come out. You've got it in the news down further as well.
Yep.
That and you put some pretty nasty things that I'm going to get you to read verbatim, actually.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. I think the fight will happen, but I don't know, man. Look, I think this is mental warfare at the end of the day. Jones is happy. He's got the money. And if he doesn't fight, he doesn't give a fuck. But I think he just wants to fuck with Aspinall. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah,
and that's what he said, like, the video laid it down, where he's like, a whole heap of English fighters came over to Thailand to do a seminar. And, they asked him, when are you fighting Tom? And he just basically said, there's a lot happening behind the scenes with the UFC. We're both waiting for the UFC to announce it. So legally, I can't say anything.
But then you got Tom Aspinall on Good Guy, Bad Guy saying, like, he's been real facetious about, John's retired, man, good luck. And he's a religious man, so,
build up.
I pray for him, blah, blah, blah. So just being a smart ass to DC and jail.
Yeah, for me, it's the first time when you ask for $30 million, you get it. That was the big thing. I want the biggest fight, the biggest paycheck. That's probably bigger than Connor's. Well, we'd never know. But, yeah, for him to reject that, that's definitely ducking.
Yeah. Oh, is it ducking?
It's avoiding, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, you say these big numbers sometimes in hope that, when tradies quote, that's $6,000, and they're like, yeah, we don't want that job, $6,000. Oh, yep, no worries, we'll go through it. And you're like, fuck. That's what it kind of feels like.
Like, he must be pretty well off money-wise if he's going to knock back 30 mil.
Oh, he would never have to work a day in his life. He's got property, he's got all that shit. So, but $30 million is $30 million for what? Potentially 25 minutes?
Yeah. Win or lose, 30 million.
Oh, the fuck.
It's probably more than fucking 30 million with pay-per-view points and all that shit. Like, crazy boy.
Very crazy.
So Paddy and Armin go back and forth. Oh, I missed one again.
You missed 10, bro.
Conor McGregor's trying to get on Joe Rogan again.
Yeah.
Has he been on there before?
No. And it will be massive when he does. He'll get on there. He'll get on there.
You bawdy little fool. Put me on your podcast.
It's pretty pathetic at this point, isn't it?
That's an illegal knee. Fuck that. That's the best fucking clip he's ever done.
What about the security?
Nah, that's an illegal knee.
So this is Erin Blanchfield at the actual presser, post-fight presser.
Pretty unprofessional. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight her again.
Do you know what happened?
I was told she had a seizure in the locker room. I don't know. Being pretty unprofessional. I wouldn't want to fight her again.
That's basically saying...
Do you know what happened?
Yeah,
it's unprofessional. She didn't show up. Do you know what happened? Yeah, she had a seizure.
So Paddy Pimblett and Armin Sarukian go back and forth on X. So Paddy reckons, rich boy, talking about handouts. You've been handed everything on a silver platter your whole life by daddy, you clown. Never said I wouldn't fight you. It's just nobody cares about you after pulling out against Islam because of your back injury. We all know you was menstruating, really, you sausage.
Yeah, fucking
sausage. So that was a reply to Armin, who said, it was obvious you were talking trash with zero intention of backing it up. Your UFC career is built on handouts, hype, and shortcuts to the top.
Fucking braided up fucking Paddy Pimblett.
Mythical fighter.
Oh, it's the fucking ghost skin.
There's more news on John and Tom apparently agreed, just waiting on the UFC.
Yeah.
Then we got
Jeez,
Corey
you just skimmed
Sandhagen.
over that, didn't you?
Yeah, we already touched on it.
I know, I was joking, bro.
So Corey Sandhagen, we touched on his rise on TikTok and Instagram with his funny videos. He's with Kamaru Usman, and Usman's teaching him how to trash talk.
Yo, what's up, bitches? It's Corey Sandman Sandhagen, and I'm here to put you bitches to bed. That's kind of whack, dude. I don't know. I don't really want to do that.
Hey, this is how you got to do it now. You want to be champion? This is how they're talking nowadays.
And Peter Yan wants the next title shot? I finished the last two guys that he beat. Not only that, but him versus O'Malley and him versus Merab looked like episodes off of the Netflix original Fighting on the Spectrum.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think we should say that one.
Yeah, I think
Let's maybe not say that one. Yeah, we could get in trouble. You're not allowed to talk about them.
Well, that's a little
You're not allowed to talk about them.
Let's try the Merab.
Yeah, and Merab's finished less people in the division than he's finished women in his life. That's pretty good. I wrote that one. I wrote that one myself.
I fucking hate Kamaru.
No, not that good? Okay. All right.
Well, you just
O'Malley next?
O'Malley. Let's try the O'Malley.
Okay.
Let's give that one a shot.
Okay. Yeah, people keep asking me how I'm about to finish O'Malley. Literally any way that I choose. I'll keep it standing or I'll take that juicy booty down. Juicy booty. He has a juicy... Have you seen it?
Flag on the play. What?
Bro, he has a juicy butt. It's big. Haven't you seen it? It's like his most biggest muscle.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah. I reckon he's getting funnier, I reckon.
Kamaru does not or will never be an actor. Terrible. Oh, what's this? Fuck me.
Oh, yeah. So Jack wants me to play this for you. Does this have any relevance, Jack, or it's just a highlight?
I don't know.
It's a counter left hand of Connor. That's what he's been set up. He's waiting for the right hand of Khabib. Connor looks very good coming out for this fourth round. I swear, I think this is what he was looking to try to get him. Wait for Khabib to get a little tired on the takedowns and look to knock him out.
Fuck, I want to cry, bro.
Good entry by
Remember. Welcome back to the Pie Strong podcast.
Fuck me. Technical issues. An hour in. Fuck me. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad that's fine. That's moved on. Next, please.
I'll cut that out. We just watched Connor get tapped.
It was devastating for Matt.
So we got, this clip is Khabib. He refused to shake a woman's hand, and it's I Show Speed's reaction.
If you beat me in a fight, our skill level is better.
Maybe if this guy gonna talk too much, maybe we're gonna fight tonight. Be careful, brother. Now we talk.
Hey, Khabib, I never back down, man. I never back down.
But
If you don't want to go to sleep, back down.
Never back down.
between us is nobody right now. I'm very close. Now you're in my world. Understand?
That's not the clip I thought
Nah,
it was. Did you see that one where the Sheila
like,
went, yeah.
He's like, no.
No. Nice to meet you. And then I Show Speed's like, what the fuck?
He's everywhere, that I Show Speed, eh?
Yeah. You want to take this one, Jack?
What's that?
The creatine one.
Oh, current events. Yeah. So, this is really interesting. This got sent to me. They've done a trial of creatine on Alzheimer's dementia, and it's just been published. And they've tested creatine supplementation for 8 weeks on Alzheimer's patients, and basically improved brain energy and cognition, which is huge, right? Because it's enhancing their memory, fluid intelligence, and reaction speed, which, is amazing. A simple thing like creatine.
Jack was telling me the other day that there's some whiz-bang, can't remember what country, maybe China, they've found a cure for diabetes.
Yeah, they use stem cells. Stem cells to cure diabetes, man. They've cured it in two human patients.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
But get this. Diabetes is a $20 billion a year industry to pharmaceutical companies.
Well, that's like a lot of shit, isn't it,
Cancer, man. So it's all
and
that
the moral situation of using stem cells is, always a grey area for a lot of people. So.
Yeah, fuck, there's a lot of grey areas, though, if we start to unpack fucking life and some things that we do. There's fucking millions of people dying around, every young kids starving to death, and we're choosing to fucking eat meals. So.
But creatine is so easily accessible. Do you know what I mean? Everyone can get it, and 20 milligrams a day, and for people that have like parents, grandparents that are suffering from Alzheimer's dementia, you can bring them back.
Fuck, supplement shop's about to explode, bro.
Do you just take creatine?
Yeah.
Used to when I worked out.
I take it every day because there was another study. I was talking to Dave Hughes. He said, I forget the serving size. He said, but if you have sleep deprivation, you have a serve of creatine, it'll take away the effects.
Yes.
Reduce the effects.
Yes, it does. I've tried this out, and it's fucked because you actually have to have a stupid amount of creatine.
Oh, do you?
For your body weight.
So my body weight, shitting liquid.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
I shat myself.
It was a bad time. I had fucking belly aches for days.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend. So for someone like your weight, Brad, it'd probably be okay. But big boys, nah.
Call me little.
Yeah, you're a little bitch.
Tiny boy.
Hey, back in the day, you'd probably fucking be a monster, but
You're still fucking giants compared to me.
You're welcome. Elon Musk, who's on it?
yeah. Did you see that he stepped down from Doge?
Mm.
But it was compulsory because any public servant, unelected public servant, is only allowed to serve 150 days in office per year.
Wonder why.
Don't know.
To stop people from being put in there.
Corruption and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be it. But fucking look what he did. He'll be back next year.
Freaky dude.
Doing something else.
I've got this one.
Right.
Nah, who put it in there? Jack. You go, Jack. You go.
No, man, you got it. Blues.
No, I
New
never
South
watched
Wales.
it, bro. I never watched it. What happened?
Didn't you
Blues,
really?
Game one.
Nah, fucking Queensland is shit, bro. I watched every second of it. It was. I said to Jack though, it's actually for some reason there was no like. I got excited. I was amped. I was pumped. But we're just. I feel like we're just at a point now where Queensland is shit and we're that good that it's just boring. We were at like fucking 45%. Our engine was running at fucking. We were like fucking just jogging and we smoked them. So next game we're going to fucking, absolutely towel them up.
We've said
Fucking
this
hate
before,
Queensland.
though. Like, remember 2020, the shittest Origin team ever?
Yeah, but
Queensland?
there was still so much uncertainty about it. Like now, with the way the team's developed, fucking DCE's old. Munster's showed every trick in the book now. So, Valentine Holmes, we know what he does. We know, it's going to be easy work. It will be 3-0. Mark my words. If it's not 3-0, lads, I will...
What are we doing?
Carry on. No, we'll carry on.
Roast pepper.
No, that's your thing. That's your thing.
Just thought you might like to get on it, but cool.
Okay. So what's Operation Spiderweb?
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's excited. He's excited.
I've got to sit forward for this one, please. It's an operation that was conducted by Ukraine on Russian soil. So essentially, Russia.
Are we allowed to talk about this, Jack?
Ukraine. It has nothing to do with me.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about fucking. You're mentioning Russia. I want to get shot, bro. What are you saying?
Well, it's all over the news, mate.
Yeah, true.
So Ukraine basically got to thousands of drones, put them in trucks, various trucks, sent them over the Russian border and sat them at different locations, and then simultaneously launched all the drones out of the trucks and strategically bombed Russian stealth fighter jets or Russian bombers, something like that. Took out like a third of their stealth bombers.
So what are your thoughts on this? Because Donald Trump's trying to do like end the war shit? And
Yep.
This is what he's saying, though.
I was talking about this today, believe it or not. Funnily enough, these are just my opinions, though. They're trying to do peace talks in Turkey, Russia, and Ukraine. This operation's been happening for 18 months. It's been in the developments for 18 months, and no one knew about it at no level. And essentially, it's like Zelensky going, I don't give a fuck about your peace deals. I want the war to keep going because I'm getting heaps of money and funding. That's my take on it. I could be completely off the ball here, but...
Like I said from the start, because I'm friends or good mates with Serge. He's Russian. I spoke to him at length at this. He was super worried when all this first kicked off that people were going to change opinions of him. Like, fuck, man, you're Australian. Like, no cunt's going to give a fuck what's happening. But... I had some pretty in-depth conversations with him. I feel like this Zelensky has started all this and kept it escalated.
No,
I don't. He's definitely
he didn't start it.
Well, the NATO talks.
Putin started it.
Yeah, because of the NATO talks, and he didn't want them to join.
He wants Ukraine a part of the
but
Soviet
it all
Union
kicked
again.
off. Settle down, let me speak, and then you can have your speak.
Yep.
So when they started talking about bringing them into NATO, that's when Putin said, "Step down, or I'll fucking come in and kick your heads in." And that's what happened. They go, "No, we're going to join NATO," and then that would mean he would be surrounded by all NATO countries, and he didn't want that. So I'm not saying that's a good thing, but that's what kicked it all off.
Yeah, I think Ukraine's always tried to be a part of NATO, and NATO would never going to let him be a part
shut
of
the
it.
fuck up,
No,
or
but
I'll bomb yous.
NATO would never let Ukraine join because they know how fucking diabolical Putin is.
Putin started the war because they can't join NATO with an active war happening.
Well,
I'm not saying it's right.
They can't join Ukraine. Ukraine can't join NATO anyway because when the USSR was disbanded, there was treaties and agreements signed that none of them would. And so, but this conflict's been going on since fucking 2014.
It's like China and Taiwan.
They invaded Ukraine in 2014, and that wasn't over NATO. They've just found an excuse in what year did it happen? 2020, something like that. They just used the excuse to fucking go in there again and keep the war going. Plain and simple.
But this Zelensky, I remember listening to I can't remember who it was, but it was bits of Donald Trump and all of the software and the servers for all of the ballot machines of the 2020 election were all stored in fucking Ukraine. And there was this conspiracy that obviously they knew Russia was coming, but Ukraine felt safe because they had the backing of America and all of this funding because they knew they had a really dark secret. Donald Trump come out and said, as soon as I become president again, first thing I'm going to do is walk up and knock on his door and say, hand over the shit or I'll stop the funding. Because he did stop the funding. Yeah, he did stop the funding. But it was weird that all kind of died. Remember that all that software crashed in Australia and all the FBOS machines went down? That's in Ukraine. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the software. That's the shit. It's all
at the end of the day, us three retards know fuck all about the macroeconomics of the world.
Yeah.
But
nothing.
Yeah. I just don't. I'm not going to sit there and just believe everything the mainstream media put out there when I can see Zelensky, whatever the cunt's name is being antagonistic in almost everything he does.
He's
100%.
Loving being on camera.
He's what's the word? It's all propaganda for him to bring funding in. I want to say for himself, make himself rich, and then fucking say see you later.
That's why Donald was saying it's getting a bit old. You walking around in your camo pants and your fucking shit, man. Like you're in the White House. Where's your suit, bro? You know where, like, because everyone was jumping on his cock. Oh, he's in camo and. He's a president that, bro, you weren't even in politics. So you were some like fucking actor or some shit. Anyway,
moving on. Listen to questions. So Zoe asked, Dvalishvili or Rainbow Dash?
Played it how she asked it, yeah.
My bad.
So this, bro, she's so professional. I thought it was AI.
She's going to do a recap for us too.
Hey guys, who do you think's going to win? Dvalishvili or Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, Dvalishvili.
Dvalishvili changes every time we talk about it.
That's how it's spelled.
Dvalishvili.
Oh, there's the L. Yeah, I forgot the
Jack, you want to take this next one?
No, that's my one.
Oh, was it?
So, yeah, I had a lovely lady ask me what made us guys start a podcast and why did we choose MMA or /UFC. I can't answer why we started a podcast because Brad started it. But I think we were always had talks of sitting around and talking. I never would have thought it got to this point, but and MMA was definitely something that we all loved. So
technically we did start it up again. It's like the podcast 2.0, I guess, was the MMA content because I I did like 20-something episodes of an interview style, but the original idea, I wanted to talk about MMA. It just didn't go that route for the first lot of it. And I always spoke with you boys about it, like every single card we're fucking backwards and forwards arguing and talking shit and, you know, talking about the fight. So, you know, I had this podcast gear here, and that's
so
when I
much
mentioned
content go to waste.
Yeah. I mentioned it, I think it was you first, Jack, that we should start it back up, and then, got Barney involved, and here we are.
And I was like, let's get Matt. Let's get someone who can talk shit for days.
So even if no cunt listens, man, like I'm sitting here with Matt having a beer, talking shit with you, like,
You're with your mates.
It's worth it to fucking chill.
You can't put a price on that shit. It's I can take this back an even further step. And Matt and I used to go to Blockbuster in 2008, 2009, and hire the UFC pay-per-view DVDs. And one of the first ones we watched was Chuck Liddell versus Randy Couture.
Yeah. Simon had all the videos, the old UFC with fucking the sumo and that
VHS.
Had it on VHS, and I remember watching it then. Now I think back on, fuck, I wish I kept them, because I used to turn it on, and because in this digital world we have now, that you had to rewind it and you knew what was going to happen, you know what I mean? But you fucking still watched it 37 times. Yeah, Gracie's first fight, everything. It was all on tape, man. Crazy. Had some Pride DVDs. But,
So basically, balls deep in MMA. Just wanted to talk about it with mates. So here we are.
Interesting story. I was in 4 Aspinall Drive. Trippy was living with me at the time. And I knew who Conor McGregor was, obviously, going through the UFC. But I backed against him. It was against that.
Really?
What's his name? Seaver? Remember?
Fuck off.
Yeah, I said, this Dennis Seaver. I was like, nah, he's a fucking OG, bro. This little Irish fella's not going to win. He's real mouthy. And I spoke to Trippy about it the other day. And he's like, I'll take the Irish psycho. And that's when he jumped the cage row and went to Aldo. I'm like, I'll back the Irish guy.
Next up, we got Dave Connell. He wants to know what we think of the UFC signing exclusive deals with the grapplers. So they're copying CJI's rule set, and do we think they're trying to hold a monopoly on the grappling scene? So the new rule sets, it's like the 10-9 must system with 3 5-minute rounds. Judged like an MMA fight.
I don't think they're trying to monopoly it. I think you have to forever be evolving and changing. And Dana doesn't really do much changing other than the fucking fights he picks. But he's definitely been a bit bizarre lately with the amalgamation with wrestling and all of these other different things that he's doing, the boxing and that. So he's definitely stepping outside of his comfort zone.
It sounds like he's been kicked out of that boxing thing. The company seller is promoting Terence Crawford, Canelo now. I know they're owned by TKO, so I don't know if Dana White's still going to be a part of it.
Something happened with something must have happened with Dana and Turkey.
But it's odd too because Dana hasn't been at the post-fight presses. We've got that other little weird dude. I can't remember his name. Can never remember his name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, that wraps it up, boys. You got anything else you want to talk about?
I'll save that for the next podcast.
All right. No dramas. Jack?
No, good, man.
Well, apologies for the technical difficulties. My camera wanted to be a cunt, so I need to sort that out. If you made it this far, appreciate the support, and we'll catch us next week.
See you later.
Peace.